Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Samantha and today I'm coming at you with a what's in my toiletry bag, rather what's in my travel makeup bag. This is the Louis Vuitton 25 toiletry bag and I use it for nearly every time I travel. It fits in my Neverfull, and I mean this guy's pretty big so he can fit a lot of things. And the good thing is if you don't have that much in it, he's very squishy so he can you can take it. That's what these guys are meant for. So let's get started. One of the first things that I always pack are brushes. And I have usually four brushes, but this time I think I only have, oh look, four. There are five. I think there's five. Let's see as we go through what we find. So I have one just flat top brush. This will be good for powdering my face after applying foundation or just like touching up here and there. I like to bring as minimal things as I can when I travel because I don't want to take the world with me and I want to pack as lightly as possible. So I like to take things that I can multitask with, and this is one of them. Another one is this brush from Too Faced. It's from their teddy bear collection, I think. And it's a nice fluffy, really fluffy brush. I get this for the blush and then for highlighter. I take a palette with me, so it kind of makes things easier that I can double task with this. And must is, and I can't find one to multitask a brush with this, is the bronzer. This is actually the contour brush from Real Techniques. I love this guy. He makes it really easy to get under my cheekbones and kind of carve out my face, so this guy's good. And then I take one of two eye brushes. The other guy's in there somewhere. This is the other one from the teddy bear collection from Too Faced, and he's kind of a good domey. You can see there's still some product flying away. He's kind of domey, so I like to use him for blending eyeshadow in if I have an event that I want to go to or if I just want to get pretty for the day. This is a good brush for that. It's actually, if I taper it in a little, it actually makes a good contouring brush for my nose as well. I just have to be light so I'm not I don't end up with a wonky nose or something. So that's one thing. Always carry your brushes. It's hard to take one thing. Maybe a beauty blender you can multitask with, but I like to have those. Okay, I also have the Urban Decay De-Slick makeup setting spray. Can you see that guy? This just to set my makeup. I think it also helps just kind of refresh your look, especially if you're traveling on the plane and you're on the plane for a long time. That's a good way to just kind of energize your face. Traveling is a great way to go through all those sample boxes that I get filled with little things that you're meant to try once or twice, and if you don't like it, you get rid of it. So unless you have really sensitive skin that's prone to breakout because of new things, then stay away from this tip. But I like to take little travel size things of face wash, this vitamin C serum, what else, and this face cream. So I just like to take little sample size to make things easy. I can use it, toss it, and then I come back with less things, which is always good. And then this is a sample from the Walmart. Is it from Walmart? I think it's from the Walmart Spring 2006 Beauty Box. Baking soda pore cleanser. So I have those. And sometimes when you're traveling, if you're in a hotel room or you have some time to kill, then why not pamper yourself? So just in case you have that extra time, I like to bring something like a pore strip for my nose or a face mask or something, anything that I can fit in here, and if I think I have the time for it, then I bring that guy with me too. Oh, here's the other brush. This is a MAC brush. It's just a flat brush that I use to put on the eyeshadow, and I can also blend with it. I can use it for other things, so I like that. I think he's a good multitasking brush. A must as far as compacting things into one product goes is a color correcting palette. Now this is all over the makeup industry right now. Everybody and their monkey is doing color correcting palettes. And this one is from Wet n Wild. I got this a long time ago just because I wanted to try it out. And it's good because if I happen to have a pimple, then I could use one color. If I happen to be really red that day, who knows how the weather is where you're going, always carry a color correcting palette with you. Even if it's a little cheapy one, they all do the job somewhere or another. Okay, so I have some lip products in here, it looks like. Let's see. I think these three are it. I also got this in my Walmart beauty box. This is a nude, it's Almond Nude Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Color Stick. I like this because it's an everyday just nude color. You can't really go wrong with that. So regardless of what style or outfit you're wearing, this will go perfect. And now if I want to add a little more color, I like to take something that I won't have to touch up throughout the day because you'll most likely be busy, you're traveling, you're doing stuff, so you don't want to fuss around with your lips or other makeup. So I have the Tarte Destined Lip Surgeon Matte Lip Tint. And then on top of that, if I want to make it a little more glossy, although this is another Ultra Matte, this is ColourPop in, what is it? More Better, which is terrible grammar, but that is what it is. And these two actually pair really well together. So if you have these products, it is Destined Tarte and ColourPop More Better. They actually go really good together. You should try it out. What else? Okay, I have a hair clip because, I mean, if you're in a hotel room, you're just chilling around, like, wanna put your hair up, girl. I have a face shaver to take care of that hair. I have another disposable razor because you want to come back with less things than you went with. In my theory, that's the best way to go about things, because when you travel and like you buy things, you want to make space for it. So that's my excuse anyway. Okay, this, I can't go anywhere with this guy, especially when I used to have longer hair. It might not be the case much anymore, but this is a curl reviver mousse. Any kind of mousse works, just because if you're rushing, if you happen to sleep in and you just don't have time to really do your hair, a mousse is a great way to just kind of throw it in your hair, let your hair air dry, take care of your bangs, like touch things up here and there, and it's a good way to go. So that makes travel a little less stressful. I have a nasty old Ziploc bag filled with bobby pins. This is actually one of the bags I use to take liquids in through security. So I just put the liquids in here, stash it in my bag, and then take it out before I go to security. Okay, I have another brush. This is a double-ended brush. One is really pointy and stiff, and one is pointy but a little more poofy. So this is also good if I want to do some look with an eyeliner, or if I just want to change things up. That's a good way to go. It blends really well and it smudges really well too. So if I wanted to change my look, I just take out that one brush and like a shadow and you're good to go. Speaking of shadows, I like to take like one palette with me and then two products that get the job done. So one of my favorite on-the-go travel palettes is Smashbox Full Exposure. I dropped him, so he's cracked, but look at all those beautiful colors. You have the light colors, you have the dark colors, and it's all in the nude family, so you could do pretty much anything with this eyeshadow palette or something like it. So I definitely suggest a nude palette. And then I carry a highlighter because, I mean, lately I've been loving highlighters and we're going into spring, so you want to look glowy. You want to glow like the sun. And what I have is a travel size Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Rose Gold. It is gorgeous, girl. It is gorgeous. And I like to take this because it not only works as a highlighter, but it's a great shadow. Like, it's a neutral shadow that adds just a little touch of like, ooh girl, what'd you do there, to your eyelids. So it's good. Can't go anywhere without a pressed powder. I normally use a Bobbi Brown, but this guy always stays in my toiletry bag just as my travel, because it just mattifies the skin, and I take it for the functional reasons. Okay, then I have, of course, what goes under that, which is my Stay Matte foundation. I like to take something that mattifies me because I don't really know, like, the weather can change where I am. It's usually unpredictable these days. So I like to take something like a matte foundation or a BB or CC cream or like a tinted moisturizer. I guess we're going backwards because after that I have primer. Definitely take primer because you don't know how much time you have to do what you got to do. Primer sets it all in place. Make your makeup last, which I have a video on how to make your makeup last if you're curious. I'll throw a card up here, somewhere you'll see something fly by. Okay, speaking of making your makeup last, something like a waterproof mascara will definitely do the trick. You'll just fly away with your lashes all day long with waterproof mascara. Of course, tweezers, because you don't want your eyebrows to get unruly like a gorilla. And I like to take a color eyeliner. I know it's unconventional, like you think black or brown, but purple, especially for people who have like an olive skin tone, or if you have brown eyes, purple is a great way to go because you can't really distinguish it as purple, but it is a dark color and it kind of is that like mysterious look to your eyes, like, okay, what does she have on her eyes? It's working. I have speaking of eyes, the thing that frames it, your eyebrows. I used to take a powder with me, but now I'm really starting to like using a brow pencil, and this is the eyebrow pencil by L'Oreal Paris. I just ordered the Anastasia one, so if you guys use that or have used this, let me know which one you like better. I like this one, but I'm definitely used to like a very thin, small tip to mimic the hairs of your eyebrow. But this works just fine, mainly because it has wax on this side, so it definitely stays in my eyebrows longer. What else? Of course, you need moisturizer. So this is a little guy of lotion with sunscreen, which is important. Always have it with sunscreen. Even if it's snowing where you're going, always have sunscreen. That's just a little guy, but you know, depends on how long you're going, where you're going. Body cream, because you gotta stay moisturized. This is the Coconut Rich Body Butter. This I think was from the winter Walmart beauty box, if I remember correctly. Did you guys used to watch Iron Chef? That he said something like that, like in the original one. If memory serves me right. That's what that reminds me of. And then I have mouthwash, because you can't go wrong with mouthwash. And that's a little guy, so you'll probably finish that in like a day or two. And speaking of smelling good, I have a little sample of perfume. If you don't have a sample, a Travelo works just as well. It's a little perfume atomizer. You put it on your perfume and you pump the perfume into the atomizer, and it's a great way to go. So any way you can travel with perfume, I mean, keep this in your purse too if you think you're gonna be out for a long time, just to freshen up throughout the day. I have a mirror that has, let me see, yeah, one side is magnified and the other isn't. So another good way to, you know, tame those unruly brows if you gotta pluck it. And these are awesome, you guys. These are brush guards. So when I'm traveling and if I don't want my bag to get dirty, or if I just like need a little more space, because things can get in here, and this guy, somehow he can take up a lot of space. You just slip the brush guard into here and boom, he's covered up, he's compact, he's good to go. I have 2 of them because I have 2 of those big brushes, but you can get like 10 or 15 of these for a few bucks. I think I got them on Amazon or eBay, and I had these years ago, so they definitely last if you're thinking of getting them. Not at all an investment, they're like so cheap, but they last long. So one of the most important things when traveling is a palette. That's one way to really cut down on all the things you're carrying, because the last thing you want to worry about is carrying a million products, and you know, having something compact just makes it so much easier. So I use the Divergent palette. This is just one I had in my travel bag. Like as soon as I got it, I put it in my travel bag. So I've had him for a while, but he's perfect because he has a matte bronzer, which is very important, a matte blush in a very universal color. I think this can work on most skin tones, and nude eyeshadows. So you have dark, you have a highlighter, and then you have just like a sparkly nudie color, which you can also do multiple looks with. This also came with a lip gloss, but he's in my purse. So I think that's the last thing in here. I have like a random keychain from Coach that I got years ago. Who knows, maybe that'll come in handy. And then inside here, there's this little zipper. I'll usually keep like medicine in there if I need any, like ibuprofen or something. But this is the tag that the toiletry bag came with from Louis Vuitton. This is the, oh, this says like the price of it and everything. So that was another tag. It has like a sensor in there. Okay. And then this is the textile card that just says that it's coated fabric. So that's all that is in my toiletry bag. If you guys are thinking of investing in this, I say think about it, because although it's my favorite, I love it for sentimental reasons. I can't let it go because it was one of the first 2 pieces I ever bought from Louis Vuitton. This and my Neverfull MM were one of the first 2 things I bought from there, so he has a special place in my heart. If you're thinking of getting a high-end toiletry bag or like a makeup bag from Louis Vuitton, I definitely recommend getting the dome-shaped cosmetic pouch in the larger size, or getting the square size toiletry bag. I hear that things stand better in there and it's a little more slim. It's probably about, you know, from here to here, and then it's much taller. Zippers on top, it doesn't curve down, but I hear good things about that. Although I do love this guy, I don't know that I would buy him again, but he is a beautiful piece. He's classic, works for men and women. So if you are considering getting it, I would say go for it, but I think definitely look at your other options as far as Louis Vuitton goes. I hope you guys enjoy seeing what's in my travel makeup bag, and a little review on one of my most treasured pieces, only because he was one of the first things I bought from Louis Vuitton. So I think I've said that like 5 times, but other than that, I really do hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you for subscribing and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Come on back. I put out videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye guys!